Let's say you're a disembodied glowing head who floats in a giant glass tube. There you are, in desperate need of someone to fight the forces of evil, so who do you call? If you guessed a gaggle of teenagers with attitude, you are just as correct as you'd hoped. Yes, friends, it's time to talk about all things Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. The series debuted on August 28, 1993, alongside a large line of action figures and other merchandise. And since then, a lot has gone down. And so it's time to talk about it in 2 minutes or less. Can we do it? I don't know, without spandex or a helmet? Let's find out. It's Morphin time. Die! Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was created by Haim Saban and Shuki Levy, who took battle footage from the Japanese show Kyoryu Sentai Zyuranger and adapted it for American audiences by casting American actors to do everything else. The story found the space witch Rita Repulsa and her minions being freed, and the benevolent Zordon and his little droid Alpha 5 looking for 5 teenagers with attitude to adopt the mantle of Power Rangers in order to fight her. Taking place in the town of Angel Grove, the teens went to school and dealt with the bullies Bulk and Skull, but when their watches went off, it was time to hit the command center and get their mission from Zordon, which almost always involved one of Rita's monsters coming to town. The Rangers would then fight Rita's foot soldiers called putties and start to lose, so they'd announce Morphin time and morphed into their suits. Each Ranger had a different color and represented a different prehistoric creature. Rita would inevitably turn the monsters of the week into a giant, and the Rangers would take them on through their use of giant mechas called Zords. This was mostly a rinse and repeat process until Tommy, the evil Green Ranger, was introduced by Rita, but the Rangers turned him and his Dragon Zord to the good side, and he formed a semi-romantic bond with Pink Ranger Kimberly. Eventually, Lord Zedd displaced Rita and was a much more powerful villain who also had less dubbing issues because he wore a face mask. Rita eventually married Lord Zedd, but he wasn't happy about it. Then there was a shakeup where the original Red, Black, and Yellow Rangers left to be replaced with 3 new teenagers with attitude who had, attitude. Tommy soon became the White Ranger and had a talking sword. At the height of their popularity, the Rangers appeared on the big screen in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie! They went up against Paul Freeman as the villainous Ivan Ooze and did an odd mix of snowboarding and skydiving and stopped some Angel Grove parents from walking into a ditch. It was weird. The show went on with Rita's father, Master Vile, appearing on the scene. He reversed time and turned the Rangers into children, and it was also around this time that the original show added new Rangers, new Zords, new villains, new gimmicks, and new words like Zeo, Turbo, Time Force, Ninja Storm, Dino Thunder, Mega Force, and Super Ninja Steel to the title of the show. The reboot film was attempted in 2017, starring Elizabeth Banks as Rita Repulsa. It was not a giant success, and we don't know if more of these films will be coming. Stop the clock! Look, they are still at this. Toy sales continue to grow, as well as comic book stories, and Power Rangers Beast Morphers is slated to arrive on Nickelodeon in 2019, though Hasbro since acquired the franchise from Saban Brands. Anyway, it's time to wrap this one up, as the history of the Rangers is a little too much for us to handle. Time for us to escape. As Rita would say, after 10,000 years, we're free! Elizabeth Banks probably did it better.